they resent and are jealous of all of the attention and the shoe deal that she got.
Over Times Square, take a look. This Nike billboard honors the all-time NCAA Division I scoring leader. It features the caption, "This was never a long shot."
Okay, this is wild. Caitlin Clark just got her very first signature shoe, and it's with Kobe. If you're a true fan, hit that subscribe button right now, because we're about to dive deep into what these shoes look like and get her honest take on them. You do not want to miss this.
It's pretty cool. It's got I feel like it's Fever, but it's also Iowa, so you get the best of both worlds. I have another one that you'll probably see me wear later on that is even more Fever, so just wait for that one. But yeah, you got the yellow. They look a little similar to the Bruce Lees that I wear, but like still different. I like the gold swoosh. It's the black and yellow. You can't go wrong. It's just the best color. Honestly, I didn't design these ones. I just said, yes, I love them. Please give them to me. So they do their job. They do it really well, so they're pretty cool.
You know, I'm guessing you'd probably agree with this, but honestly, it feels like this has been one of her most incredible years, wouldn't you say?
I don't make those decisions, so you have to wait and see.
But hold up, when Caitlin hinted there's another design on the way, my mind went straight to this one being a strategic drop. Why? Because Paige Bueckers is set to debut her shoes on September 12th. These new ones from Caitlin though, they've got this incredible vibe, perfectly blending those classic Iowa styles with that electrifying Fever energy. Seriously, it's like getting the best of both worlds in one shoe.
And I do agree with the sentiment. It's really the confluence of a lot of positive things coming together on the business side, on the basketball side, and it's the rise of women's sport. It's Caitlin and others, Angel Reese, that big rivalry coming out of last year's national championship. So this generational talent, they have big followings on social media, increased media attention with ESPN and ABC, and our asset values are going up. And, you know, we raised that capital about a year and a half ago.
First off, that yellow color, absolutely lovely. And yeah, at first glance, they do remind me a bit of the Bruce Lee shoes I rock. But to be totally fair, after a closer look, they're not as similar as I initially thought. The Bruce Lee ones definitely have a different finesse. But don't get me wrong, I'm still really digging these.
Yeah, obviously, you know, Nike's been a tremendous partner and was a partner of mine through college, and, you know, deciding what I wanted to do professionally, like, that's just the brand that I always wore as a kid. So, like, being able to be with them is a dream, and, you know, something I don't take lightly. And I'm not giving any teasers though. Like, I don't do that. So wait and see. I don't know. And who knows? Maybe it'll come. Maybe it won't come. I don't know.
Now, I'm usually a gray shoe kind of guy, but if these were to actually drop, especially for the Fever, you bet I'd be scrambling to grab a pair. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Caitlin herself even talked about the differences. And get this, she straight up said, to be honest, I didn't design them. I just said, yes, I eye them. Please let me have them. What blew my mind was that gold swoosh against the black and yellow. Absolutely stunning.
Caitlin Clark continues to set the bar when it comes to her impact on female athletics. She's got one of the hottest selling jerseys in sports, y'all. According to Fanatics, led by the one and only Michael Rubin, Clark's Indiana Fever jersey is apparently sold out in all sizes. It was rumored that she actually outsold Dallas Cowboy jerseys, although that hasn't been entirely confirmed, of course, because that would be a feat. But in addition to the jersey sales, Clark now has an 8-year, $28 million deal with Nike that will include her own signature shoe. The deal is the richest sponsorship contract for a women's basketball player. She deserves it!
And honestly, they work wonderfully for her, looking absolutely fantastic on court. But here's the kicker. The real excitement isn't just about this pair. Caitlin is seriously hinting at another pair, one that's gonna be even more connected to the Fever's vibe. I've got a strong feeling we're about to see one of her signature Cobes hit the market very soon. Remember, Vanessa Bryant herself showed support for Caitlin, even writing her a note about the Cobes during the All-Star game. Let's be real, if anyone deserves their own Kobe signature shoe, it's absolutely Caitlin. And you know Nike would jump at the chance to make that happen, right?
If and when Caitlin gets her own shoe, can we expect you to wear it?
For sure, anything for C-Square. She better give me all the colors I want, though.
Has she given you any hints as to what it might be like? Anything?
No, not at all. But I'm sure that when it comes out, she's gonna make sure that, you know, we kind of get an experience of it. That's just the kind of person she is. So I can expect, like, once she establishes what she wants to do and how it goes, we'll be one of the first people to see it, I hope. You know?
Thank you.
Just think about it. Nike basketball was absolutely massive a few years back, so I genuinely believe Nike should just grab whatever the GT Cut 4 is, slap a Caitlin 1's label on it, and call it a day. If they could get those shoes out by Christmas, oh my gosh, they would be an absolute mega hit. Probably the best-selling shoe out there, and they could even shave $20 off the price tag.
You gotta also expect everywhere that Caitlin Clark goes, she is going to get a little bit extra from the other team. And it is because how much we've put her sort of on this pedestal, right? Like, so you know you're going to get a little extra. You know you're going to get a little extra from the other team, clamping down.
Now, don't get me wrong. Some of the recent models, like the Sabrinas, have been respectable, but you absolutely cannot convince me that they aren't just rehashing the Kobe 5s.
You women out there, y'all petty, man. Hey, LeBron, you 100% right on these girls hating on Caitlin Clark. Y'all petty, girls. I expect men to be petty because we're the most insecure group in the world. Oh, you are. Y'all should be thanking that girl for getting y'all ass private charters, all the money and visibility she bringing to the WNBA. Don't be petty like dudes. Listen, what she's accomplished, give her flowers. Stop being petty, all you women out there. She got y'all ass charters. She bringing all y'all this money to the table, but y'all being petty like dudes.
Seriously, if you've seen the Sabrina 2.0s, you simply can't deny how much they resemble the Kobe 5s just with a different material slapped on. It's crazy. Caitlin is all about the Cobes. And honestly, looking back, Nike might be kicking themselves, wishing they could have given her the Sabrina line instead. The shoes she's holding right now, they look exactly like the ones she could have had. Someone just pointed this out to me and I can't believe it. While those Sabrina 2s are definitely not the same shoe, hey, it's still awesome that she has her own player exclusive, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna see at least one more version of her Cobes drop.
Kinsey, can you believe the hostility this girl is facing for the crime of getting people interested in the WNBA? You'd think the players in particular would be grateful.
Yeah, I mean, I think Kennedy Carter just proved that she's as trashy as her mama spelled her name. And to dramatically recreate Charles Barkley's rant, y'all petty. He said, you women out there, y'all petty, man. He said, these girls are hating on Caitlin Clark. They should be thanking her for getting them on private charters, all the money and visibility she's bringing to the WNBA, what she's accomplished. He said, give her flowers and stop being petty. And he even thanked her for bringing all of this new money and shine to the WNBA, something that you and I would never be talking about typically.
I totally believe Nike might be playing chess here, strategically trying to cash in on Caitlin Clark's hype before the official release of her signature sneaker. If I were sitting in their big executive chairs, I'd be sketching out that Caitlin Clark logo right now and pushing merchandise out the door as fast as humanly possible.
Well, let me clarify first, because it's proxy season, right? No CEO do you just put the base pay in there. You put their bonus, you put their stock options, you put everything. Caitlin has the ability to make up to $500,000 just in WNBA wages this year. So, of course, they're just looking at a base which is collectively bargained. And actually, it's low because she's the number one pick. She'll make a little more than that. But she also has millions and millions of dollars of endorsements. She's actually, because she declared to become pro, her endorsements are higher in dollar value. She has a global platform now, not just a U.S. platform. So she's going to do just fine, as will the top players in the league, as every league does.
Look, Nike is definitely in a tight spot right now, but here's the undeniable truth. Consumers are absolutely going to buy anything with Caitlin Clark's name on it, period.
You might remember this scene from Monday's Elite 8 postgame in Albany. We had it live here on CBS 2 and Fox 28. That girl getting her shoes signed by Caitlin, and that's the appropriate reaction. That is Micaiah McCann, 15-year-old from the Albany, New York area. Got to go to both Iowa games out there.
On Saturday, I was like, there's no way I get her autograph. She's such a big deal. There's going to be people lined up down there. Like, it's insane. But on Monday, I was like determined. I was saying before the game, I'm going to get this autograph. It's going to happen. And everybody's like, I hope you do. I got down there and I was wearing Nike Blazers, so they're really hard to take off. I was like, I need Caitlin to sign my shoes. So I quickly took the laces out, pulled it down, just held it there for 40 minutes.
Just check out the insane excitement around those Wilson basketballs. It's wild. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what other styles they dream up. So what do you all think? Do you honestly believe we'll actually see these shoes hit the mass market? Is there any chance someone other than Caitlin will get to own a Kobe shoe that isn't specifically a player exclusive for her? I can totally see it happening. I'm betting there will be a ton of people absolutely desperate to get their hands on Caitlin's shoes. I wouldn't be shocked if Nike struck a deal with Vanessa Bryant and Caitlin, basically saying, hey, we're gonna mass produce your first PE, just like they do with those Christmas Jordan 11s, and we'll release it as a Kobe 5 prototype or something similar. Even if they make a little less money per shoe, Caitlin and Vanessa will still profit big time because signature shoes consistently sell like hotcakes.
Here to see you tonight.
Caitlin Clark!
Oh, whoa, you came from Canada to see.
Saskatchewan, Canada.
That's a long walk.
We drove 23 hours.
Whoa, hold on a second. To see, I'm going to guess. Let me guess.
Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark.
The Caitlin 1s, her collaboration with Nike, and the Kobe 5s are genuinely exciting, and even though I thought she'd have her own Nike by now, it might still be a tad early in her career for a full-on signature line. But get this, just today, Caitlin was spotted rocking a Kobe hoodie, literally looking like she just rolled out of bed to grab some groceries. They're definitely gonna cash in huge because she's out there practicing in a player exclusive, and that post alone is racking up 4,000 likes on the Fevers page. There's no other athlete whose name on a product wouldn't sell out instantly right now, making her probably the most marketable athlete on the planet. I even saw someone comment that every single brand should be trying to partner with her, even based on what's in her grocery cart. This whole vibe feels a lot like the insane hype surrounding Steph Curry back in 2015.
Do I need to call you the female version of Steph Curry, or do I need to call Steph Curry the male version of Caitlin Clark? I mean, which one is it? Which one is it?
I think I'll just be the female version of Steph Curry.
I mean, you hear people talking about you and throwing out those comparisons. Speak about how that makes you feel, about how you've just taken the world by storm because of your shooting prowess.
Yeah, I really feel like I'm still kind of in a...
Back then, anything with Steph's name on it would vanish from shelves in seconds. Well, guess what? Caitlin is living that same thrill right now. And it looks like Nike is finally ready to fully capitalize on it. And if they don't, they're missing out on a monumental opportunity, especially with their current financial struggles. Let's be real, if Nike doesn't seize this, they're just leaving even more money on the table. Not just for themselves, but for the WNBA as a whole. Because here's the truth, Caitlin Clark is absolutely making waves like never before, and there's a groundbreaking $3 billion agreement that heavily relies on her influence. Her explosive, amazing start to the season and her status as college basketball's leading scorer have completely won over fans' hearts, skyrocketing awareness of the entire league. It's called the Caitlin Clark effect, folks. And if you haven't heard of her yet, you are seriously missing out on one of the most exciting players to ever hit the court. This is a massive leap forward for women's sports, proving how one player's sheer talent and charisma can elevate an entire league, drawing in new fans, big-time sponsors, and incredible financial opportunity. Her breathtaking performances have put the WNBA directly in the spotlight, making her a crucial player in this colossal deal. From the very moment Caitlin stepped onto a WNBA court, she's been a total game changer, shattering records and absolutely electrifying crowds with her insane scoring ability and court vision. Her presence isn't just about stats. Every single time she touches the ball, fans are glued to their seats, desperately eager to see if she'll drain another deep three, pull off an impossible pass, or drive to the basket for a clutch layup. And for anyone still doubting Caitlin Clark's place among basketball legends like Candace Parker, Diana Taurasi, or Breanna Stewart, well, her influence extends far beyond the numbers and paints a very different picture. Let's really break down what we call the Caitlin Clark effect. She's not just following in their footsteps, she's forging her own legendary legacy. Caitlin first exploded onto the national scene during her junior year at Iowa, especially during the epic 2023. She absolutely demolished records for points and three-pointers, leading her team to an incredible second-place finish. Her absolutely remarkable performances captured the public's imagination, instantly making her a household name. And get this, the championship game she played in, it pulled in an astounding 9.9 million viewers, pulling in even casual fans with her jaw-dropping shooting skills. Then, during her senior year, the Caitlin Clark effect was undeniable, leading to even more record-breaking viewership and packed to the brim arena. Now here's a wild fact. After she was drafted by the Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark's rookie salary is surprisingly low at around $77,000 a year, which is absolutely baffling when you consider her monumental impact on women's basketball. Experts are now saying her mere presence could help the WNBA rake in an extra $50 million annually just from media rights. The Wall Street Journal even crowned her the GOAT of TV ratings, highlighting her unprecedented impact on viewership numbers. But wait, it's not just about the TV. Attendance records are being shattered as crowds are literally filling arenas everywhere she plays. This new agreement, it's projected to be 6 times more profitable than the previous one. That's a gigantic leap forward for women's basketball. Several major networks, including ESPN, NBC, and Amazon, will now be broadcasting WNBA games, giving fans more ways to watch and getting better coverage of their favorite players. This deal means a hefty compensation increase for the players too. Maximum contracts could potentially hit $500,000, meaning Caitlin's current $70,000 salary is expected to see a significant raise. It's also projected that the league's salary cap will quadruple, giving teams way more money to build competitive rosters and keep their top talent. But beyond just the money, Caitlin is fundamentally changing how people perceive women's basketball, attracting brand new fans who want to watch all the outstanding players in the league. The WNBA desperately needs this heightened awareness because it brings in more reputable sponsors and, crucially, inspires young girls watching their heroes on television. So what's your take on Caitlin Clark's undeniable impact? She is absolutely revolutionizing the basketball world, and she deserves every single bit of praise that's being poured on her.